morning, everyone. Welcome to the grand opening of our newest affordable housing apartment community, Finamore Place. 13 years ago, this project started, and now here we are today. Finamore Place is another step in the city's long-term commitment to reclaim the entire Ponderosa Park neighborhood and to make sure that there's a full spectrum of housing opportunities here in the City of Anaheim.
Here at the beautiful Finamore Place, you can tell that no stone was left unturned. Every inch of this community is well thought out, and it's maximized to its full potential. With this community, we have raised the bar again with our partners at Jamboree for future affordable housing projects in Anaheim.
It's such a lovely turnout here, and I think the turnout is reflective of the heart of this community. And I think that heart is so incredibly important as we begin to think about how we can help and make really critical progress in building housing here in Anaheim for those in our community that quite honestly need the help the most. It takes a village to build a village. And that's exactly what this is. This is a village that I think we can all be proud of, with so many different groups participating. As we begin to look at the community that surrounds us, we are committed to continuing to be partners in these kinds of projects and are very, very optimistic that there are many more to come.
Finamore Place is truly representative of what vision and mission alignment looks like. And our vision is that every person will live in a strong, healthy, sustainable, equitable, and just community. Housing is the foundation for building strong communities, and everything else springs from that.
This community is going to show them what a home can and should look like, and let them know that that is absolutely what every kid in Anaheim deserves. I can't wait in 5 years, 10 years to see the great stories come out of this building for the families that live here, and learn about how projects like Finamore have changed their lives.
My favorite part of any of these ceremonies is the part where we truly hand off this development to the residents. And so today we actually have one of our residents who's willing to come on up here and share a little bit about what this property means to him. And I hope you can all help me in welcoming him on up to share his story.
Good morning, everybody. It's a lot more people than I thought. My name is Alexis Teodoro, and I'm a Latinx single father of a beautiful baby boy named Theo. We are happy to call the City of Anaheim and the Finamore Place apartments our home. Growing up, I realized the link between wages and housing, as I saw my parents struggle to make ends meet, but especially to pay the rent. As an adult and parent now, I have also faced similar circumstances as my parents. Last year, my son and I were evicted for paying rent late here in the City of Anaheim. The strenuous eviction process was extremely overwhelming. It also didn't help that at that time I had become unemployed because my previous job was impacted by the pandemic. When I applied and got approved to live here at the Finamore Place apartments, I cried for days. Families like the one I grew up with don't ever think affordable housing is for us. But I took a leap of faith and hoped that the universe was listening. The day I moved in, it's still very fresh in my memory. I was able to sleep and actually stretch. Living in a car impacts your mental health and your physical health negatively. When it finally kicked in that my son and I were gonna live in an affordable housing apartment, that night, I slept here, I slept peacefully. Being a resident at Finamore Place has changed my life in ways that words may not be enough to describe the feeling. Going from being houseless to a proper home, the shift was tremendous. When I was evicted, I took time off from my graduate studies. Now that my son and I live in an affordable housing apartment, it has allowed me to re-enroll in the graduate program. However, there is still something that keeps me up at night when I kiss my son goodnight. I can't forget the homeless people I met when I lived in my car last year. I can't forget the homeless folks I met in the soup kitchen lines in Costa Mesa, Anaheim, Santa Ana. That is why I want to dedicate my time, my life, to make sure everybody has affordable housing. The Finamore Place Apartments is a model to replicate in the state of California, and I will be there to help and support the Jamboree Housing Corporation and any advocacy efforts to make this vision a reality. I want to thank you for listening to my story, for sharing space with me here and my son in our new home. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for being here.